late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook streams, she'll fight for you. At the end of the day, this is all we have to say. Viper will always have her back. He will take you right in the sack.
What's good, people? How you doing? Okay, what's going on here? This is weird. Hold on. Am I on the right? Oh my god. Yeah, I am. That's interesting. Hello, J13. How are you today? Something's going on with Facebook, my Facebook anyways. I was unable to give notifications over there. So there's that. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? It's you, me, and Rhonda. I'm unable to share on Facebook. I don't know what the hell's going on. It locks me out, so I don't know. I'm tired too. Quite the day already. Quite the day, people. Quite the day. Now, people, here, let's get out of there. People, you guys know about this case, right? This horrible, horrible, horrible people. These horrible people right here. You got the evil stepdad at the end to the left. Then you got the evil biological mother, right? And then there's the baby that's missing. And they're saying dead, but we don't have a picture of the baby, so I just put baby feet there. And then you got Rebecca, the one that lost her life, and she was tortured by her mother. Then you got her sister right here, and then you got what's it? I'm not sure the relation yet of this. Is his name? Is it Alan or Alex Alexander Bartholomew? And then you got this puke at the end. Is supposed to be the baby daddy. Yeah, we'll get into him too. What's his name? Richard. Okay. So if you don't know, Rebecca was 38 weeks pregnant. She got lured into a car into the woods, and she was tortured by all these people. The baby was cut out of her. The baby is missing. It's really strange because the sister reported her missing, but she's, oh my God, you guys, oh my God, I can't. Okay, we're going to just watch a few clips real quick because her mom had court today, so we're going to watch that. But first, I want everybody to, let me get my headphones. Sorry. So sorry. All right. There's a lot to this. I've been paying attention to this case since when the girl went missing, when I seen the flyer. But other things have been going on. All right. So let's see. We're going to listen to what the prosecutor said here the other day. This is prosecutor delays arraignment for Rebecca Park's mother, which we're going to watch. I think it was today. She had it.
Into the death of 22-year-old Rebecca Park. Two more family member investigators say are linked to the case, and they were in court today.
That's right. This afternoon, Rebecca Park's biological mother and her stepfather went before a judge, Courtney and Brad Bartholomew, both arrested and booked over the weekend.
Up North Live's Tony Lundy joins us from the Wexford County Courthouse with the latest on what happened this afternoon. Tony.
Were brief but significant, as prosecutors told the judge that they still don't have key documents ready to move forward with charges against the Bartholomews.
An autopsy confirmed Rebecca Park's identity, and investigators say the baby she was days away from delivering was not with her when she was found in the Manistee National Forest. Sheriff Trent Taylor acknowledged that
Who does this kind of stuff? Who? Well, yeah, we got Taylor Parker. We have Megan Fiorasco. But come on, your mother. I mean, who does this, period? But let me tell you, there is so many, these people, okay, I don't mean to say it this way, but I'm going to say it this way. The icky, dirty little secrets surrounding these individuals in this family. Rebecca and her unborn child has become a martyr, okay, to bring out all the evilness in these people, sadly.
details remain extremely limited, urging patience as investigators work through the evidence. The night Rebecca's body was discovered, her fiancé, Richard Lee Fahler, was arrested. Following that, the arrest of her sister, Kimberly Park. And this week, 2 new arrests, Rebecca's biological mother, Courtney Bartholomew, and her stepfather, Brad Bartholomew. But at their scheduled arraignments Monday afternoon, a request for a delay.
We will go ahead and, like Ms. Bartholomew's, we will go ahead and set it for arraignment tomorrow. The court, in the meantime, will hold Mr. Bartholomew without bond if you find that he is both a threat and a flight risk based on what I've read in search warrants. As such, we'll reconvene tomorrow to see where we're at.
Prosecutors say the pause is necessary as investigators continue.
What were they smiling about? That's the state. Did she do something stupid here? Let's back that up. I mean, come on, if the state was laughing.
Search warrants. As such, we'll reconvene tomorrow to see where we're at.
Prosecutors say the pause is necessary as investigators continue reviewing documents and executing search warrants.
If there was ever a case where there are circumstances that justify a delay of any type, it's this case. This is as serious as it gets. It's as horrible as it gets. And to preserve the integrity of the case.
Courtney and Brad Bartholomew will be back in court tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. I'll be in the
All right. There was supposed to be something else.
November 25th, volunteers searching the Manistee National Forest discovered what they believed to be Rebecca.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, this new station here is amazing. Here's the station I'm following for this case. Everything. They got everything. They are on it. So like if you want to get, caught up in everything, there you go. That's where you go, people. Right there. Oh, yeah. What's this?
Again, this is a case of premeditated torture and murder. These two individuals.
Here, I want this one.
Again, this is a case of premeditated torture and murder. These two individuals created a plan, conducted research. Ms. Bartholomew brought Rebecca to their home. They forced her into another vehicle and took her into the woods where they stabbed her, forced her to lie on the ground while they cut her baby out and ultimately caused her death and the death of the baby. They then left Rebecca in the woods. This is frankly evil personified, and I would ask the court to hold her without bond.
Detroit, Scott Walchek. Ho, ho, ho.
God.
Fox 2 News.
Okay. Something's going on here. Why am I not? Okay, what's going on, StreamYard? Sorry, guys. StreamYard is causing me some problems here. How stupid. So it kicked me out of my Facebook. How stupid. I hate it. I've had nothing but problems with StreamYard for the last week to 2 weeks. All right, we're going to go to her mama in court today. Here's the demon herself.
Court calls the people of the state of Michigan versus Courtney Marie Bartholomew, case number 254994 FY. Miss Bartholomew, are you able?
You'll have to slide. It's got a slide on the camera.
Ms. Bartholomew, are you able to see and hear me?
I can kind of see you. There's a thing in the middle of the screen, but yes, I can hear you.
All right. Ma'am, I have you here for an amended complaint. Your complaint is amended to correct the spelling of your name. Your first name was spelled incorrectly yesterday, so it has been corrected to amend that. But I do have to go through the charges with you again. It is alleged that on or about November 3rd, 2025 in Antioch Township and Boone Township, that in count number 1, you committed the offense of homicide, murder in the first degree, premeditated. That is a felony punishable by punishable by life without parole and DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 2, it is alleged you committed the offense of homicide, felony murder. That is a felony punishable by life without parole and DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 3, it is alleged that you committed the offense of torture. That is a felony punishable by life or any term of years. A consecutive sentencing may be imposed if the assault happened in a place of confinement. In count number 4, it's alleged you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit torture. That is a felony of life or any term of years and a $10,000 fine, and consecutive sentencing may apply if it happened in a place of confinement. In count number 5 is alleged that you committed the offense of assault, pregnant individual, intentionally causing miscarriage or stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by life or any term of years. In count number 6, it is alleged that you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit assault, pregnant individual, intentionally causing miscarriage or stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by punishable by life or any term of years. In count number 7, it is alleged you committed the offense of unlawful imprisonment. That is a felony punishable by 15 years in prison and or a fine of $20,000. And in count number 3, it is alleged you committed the offense of dead bodies removing without medical examiner permission. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail and or a fine of $5,000. Ms. Bartholomew, as I said before, those are the same charges you were arraigned on yesterday, but do you understand these charges and the potential penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we will go ahead and continue the not guilty plea and the request for the appointment of an attorney. And we will set the matter for a probable cause conference. Mr. Hartel, anything for the record?
Your Honor, I know there was a decision on bond just yesterday, but when I did meet with her earlier this morning, she did ask if we could address bond.
Oh,
Ms. Carey, do you have any objection to that?
I do.
Mr. Hartel?
Thank you, Your Honor. I do, of course, realize and respect that these type of allegations are not required to have a bond set. However, I would ask the court to consider one. She does have strong ties to the community. She has advised me she has various medical appointments coming up that require CAT scans, other important
who cares?
conditions that I won't go into too much for protection for medical reasons. I believe yesterday I failed to mention that she does have a minor child that she's the primary caregiver for. I believe a 14-year-old boy, if I recall correctly. She would like to get home to him, help take care of him and her other obligations. I again know these are very heinous allegations. I would ask the court to consider applying as many non-monetary bond conditions as possible, and perhaps even a high monetary bond. I realize she's extremely low income and a high monetary bond would be very difficult for her to reach, but at least then it would be a possibility because she does have friends and family in the community who might be able to pool resources. But ask the court to consider it, even if on the high end. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Carey, you don't need to go into the facts of the case again, but do you have any comment regarding the request?
Just really briefly, Your Honor. No, the first thing I want to say is in looking at the complaint, I didn't notice it before. For the city township village, it says Antioch Township and Boone Township. The original said and or.
That's what I thought.
I would like to correct that. I don't know. Write it down, or maybe there's other typed signed one.
What we'll do is I will accept that as a verbal motion and I'll grant the request to amend it to change it to and or, and I will make the change on my copy. Ms. Bartholomew, just understand that the venue is in Antioch Township and or Boone Township, just so you're aware of that.
Okay.
A new amended.
You can send up a new amended one. We won't arraign her on that because I'll consider that done just now.
Thank you. And briefly on the bond issue, absolutely nothing has changed from yesterday to today. This, again, is as serious as it can be. And I believe the risk of flight, given these allegations, is just too high. And I would ask the court to continue the remand or holding her without bond. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The court agrees that there's been no change in circumstances. While I understand there are some health conditions and the concern for a minor child, the fact remains that Ms. Bartholomew is, I find, a flight risk and a threat to the community. So I will continue to hold her without bond. Anything else, counsel?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
All right.
Your Honor,
Thank you,
can I
Jill.
say something?
Wow.
Mr. Hartel?
If it's only applicable to bond, I wouldn't be opposed to it, as long as it's not about the underlying case.
It's only about bond.
All right.
I am willing to work with the prosecutor also,
So I'm not gonna get into
and
that.
also to have my jail sentence from this jail to my home where I would be monitored at your guys'.
Oh, Jesus.
That is something I have no control over. I am not most likely than not, I will not be your sentencing judge.
I just need to be able to take care of him. I'm the only one that has custody of him.
Is Bartholomew, I understand, but the fact is I've found that you are a threat and a flight risk.
Yes,
And I am not
threat.
going to, at this point, I'm not authorizing a bond. Thank you, jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who does she think she is? Who does she think she is? She wants to work with him now, right? Yeah, protect that 14-year-old. And from my understanding, I'm not 100%. Okay, people, do your own research. I always say that. I think that 14-year-old, I could be wrong. Oh my God, I could be wrong. Is Rebecca's. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm just saying I'm not right. What's up, homie? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, disgusting. Let's go here. Do you want to see the daddy? Do you want to see the father of that baby that's missing? That, was cut out of Rebecca's tummy? Look at what this guy is. Hold on a minute. I had it all set up. Where is it? Hold on, people. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Ah, I see. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, people. It's pulled up on a different thing, so I gotta come over here on here. Hold on, please. There we go. Richard. What's your name, Richard? Hold on. Hold on, please. Okay, the father of Rebecca's baby. He's on the sex offender list. Let's see. Incarcerated start time was 11/25/2025. Hey, that's just recently. What? Here's a complaint. Hold on a minute. Offenses. What's this? 9/8. Oh my God, look at this puke. On 9/18/2015, criminal sexual conduct, third degree, persons between the age of 13 and 15. And then another one on 5/13/2015, children accosting for immoral purposes. What does that mean? Then 1/27/2003, criminal sexual conduct with a child between the ages of 13 to 15. Oh my God. And then criminal sexual conduct, second degree, on 6/19/2015. And then 11/8/2005. Oh God. Third degree, incapacitated victim. So that means either the victim was handicapped or they were drunk or whatever, drugged or whatever it may be. Pew. Pew. You. Now, tomorrow, as I was looking, here, let me bring up his face. He's got court tomorrow at 2:45. One of the people that are arrested here. Hold on, let me put his face up there. And I will do my best to either come live with it or whatever. Hold on a minute. Let me find his picture. So this guy here, he has court tomorrow at 2:45. Okay. Bartholomew. What's his name? Alexandria. Or is it Alex or is it Alan? I don't know if Alan's his first name or his middle name. But anyways. I mean, come on. Look at, okay, people. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but take a look at these people and what they look like, okay? Not Rebecca. I'm not talking about Rebecca. Look at these other individuals. Look at what they look like. Do they look normal to you? I think they look evil, pure evil, every one of them. And yeah, what they did, I'm telling you. Hold on a minute. Let's get that down. They all are? Really? Let me go look. Okay, we're going to look. See if I find another one. Every one of them? Okay, I'm going to find them right now. All right. Brad. Oh, God, how do I spell that last name? Bartholomew. So she wanted this court hearing because she wanted her name corrected and a bond. Really? You're kidding me. Where's that baby at? That missing fetus. Where's the baby? Well, I can't say it's a fetus. It's a baby. I mean, oh my God, they all are. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get these people off the streets out there. Get them out. Get that. Do not let her go back home. There's a 14-year-old there. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. Protect that child. Look at this. Here is the stepdad. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Looky here. So we went by Bradley Pierce too. Interesting. No, okay, that's a different one. Never mind. So what did this guy do here? Megan's Law. He's under Megan's Law. Okay, we're gonna look. Hold on a minute, please. Oh my God. I just don't understand. Okay, what did he do? He's a tier 3. Who did he harm? Aggravated indecent assault. Wasn't a minor. 1/13/2019. Aggravated indecent assault without the person's consent. 1/23/2019. Well, it was bad enough for them to do this. Oh, that's a conviction date. My bad. So the offense date was 1/31/2018. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, we got more to look at here. All right. This is gross. So, child abuse, material possession on 6/23/2017. Misconduct with a child between the age of 13 to 15, and that was 10/28/2011. Jesus. Who wants to be around people like that? You people, you need to do your research. Women, you need to do your research. If you get involved with a man, I'm not kidding. This day and age, who are the other ones? Who are the other ones? Oh, let's see. We got. Hey, you. Hi, how you doing? Yes, I am. You can stream to YouTube directly from Zoom. Really? That would be cool. That would be cool. No, it's okay. It kicked me out of hold on. Facebook. This case is unbelievable. These people are not normal. You can look at them and know something's off. Look at them. Look at these people, except for not Rebecca. You can tell something's off with these people. Okay? Thank you, sweet girl. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, no. Right? Did you see that, Judge? I would have let her talk. No, that's not what we're doing here. No, I wanted to hear what she had to say. Okay? I would have wanted to hear. Okay? So we're going to go here. Oh, this makes me so sad. It makes me so sick. When I see these people that are sex offenders, oh my God, it gets me every time. It just gets to me. All right. So, what's this here? What are they going to say?
2 family members of Rebecca Park are now charged with.
Live from the Wexford County Courthouse, where the
Stepdad, Brad Bartholomew.
They brought Rebecca Park.
The graphic details laid out by the prosecuting attorney describing what investigators say led to the death of Rebecca
hold
Park.
on.
It's heinous and is awful.
Look at those
Case
people
is a-
crying back there, man. Let's listen to what this newscaster says here. Oh, hold on. From my understanding, all these people back here were looking for her. Oh God, you pukes. Puke.
couple was charged with the murder of Rebecca and her baby Tony. What was the atmosphere like inside that courtroom today?
Well, Melissa and Mark, the courtroom was packed with family, friends, and others from the community, all hopeful to find answers on this month-long case. But many left that courtroom today heartbroken.
The graphic details laid out by the prosecuting attorney describing what investigators say led to the death of Rebecca Park and her baby. The accused, Rebecca's biological mom, Courtney Bartholomew, and stepdad, Brad Bartholomew.
They brought Rebecca Park to their home. They forced her into a vehicle and took her into the woods where they stabbed her, forced her to lie on the ground while they cut her baby out of her, ultimately causing her death.
Did you hear that?
The courtroom was filled with the same people who desperately searched for Rebecca after she was reported missing 1 month ago. And now?
Oh, those poor people. Did you hear what they said? Did you hear what that prosecutor said? She was alive when they cut the baby out. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Look at these poor people.
Hearing the details that led to her death left many visibly distraught, the prosecutor asking the judge to leave no room for leniency.
This is as heinous and as awful a case as it could be. And I don't believe there are any circumstances in which Mr. Bartholomew should be granted any bond.
The judge did agree, ordering both Courtney and Bradley Bartholomew to continue being held without bond and are ordered to not have communication with one another from the jails. Live in Wexford County.
Yeah, they seem to be sneaky people to me. Let me tell you. Should get an attitude with the judge. Let's see. They got 8 charges each, including, you know what? Don't they have the death penalty in Michigan? Let me find out. Because it's that type of case. Oh, they don't have it? The state banned capital punishment. When? Well, you know what? Cases like this, okay? Cases like this would be fitting, okay? Oh my God, that was awful. Okay. Here we go. Many left heartbroken after they heard the graphic details. They brought Rebecca to their home, then forced her to the vehicle, took her into the woods, and they stabbed her. They forced her to lie on the ground while she was awake, you guys. She was alive. And they did that to her, cutting out her baby, ultimately causing her death and the death of the baby. Heck yeah. Jesus, where's that baby at? They haven't found that baby, you guys. These are the charges. Commit offense of homicide, murder in the first degree. Alleged committed the offense of homicide, felony murder. 3, alleged committed offense of torture. Committed offense of conspiracy to get torture. What? Okay, I see what they're doing here. Alleged commitment offense of assault of a pregnant individual, potentially causing miscarriage and stillbirth. Conspiracy to commit assault from an individual, intentionally causing miscarriage and stillbirth. Offense of unlawful imprisonment. There's a bunch more I can name. Commit offense of dead bodies, removing without medical examiner permission. You guys. Oh my God. You guys. Isn't it? Lisa Montgomery. I'm thinking like what's her name? Taylor Parker case. Megan Hancock case. Know that case? Anybody? Okay, these people, I'm going to continue following this case. Okay, I don't know if you guys want to, but I'm gonna research every one of these individuals. Okay. Oh Jesus. Yeah, why don't they have capital punishment? Anything to do with children? Anything to do with children. You harm a child, it should be an automatic death sentence. That's what it should be. Look at the pictures. It's like the evil inside the leeches. I know. Let's look. Okay, so we know the two dudes. Okay, hold on. So we know the two guys, Bradley Bartholomew and Richard Farrell. They are all on the sex registry. Okay. Who else is, Rhonda? Who else is? Do you know? That one case you just covered from the 70s. But I know. Isn't it? I'm telling you, I'm going to see if I can get the case file because I'm very interested. Not interested in the fact of like to prove that lady wrong. No, that case is fascinating to me. It's not just a matter of them being. I don't think no. That's not what I'm saying about them. They don't look right in the head. That's what I'm saying. Look at them. These people do not look right in the head. I'm not talking Rebecca. Look at them. Look at their eyes. Do they look right? They do not look right. Especially that mother. They don't look right. I know. Come on now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I could see that from Richard, the guy on the right at the end. There's a lot of dirty secrets within this family. Yeah. I mean, there's so much to get into. But I'm not prepared for it all because I gotta, I gotta look things over for myself like several times before, I put it out there. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. She must have been. Oh my God. Can you imagine? See, okay. I don't know if you believe in God, a higher power, however it may be, but I always put in my head to help me that these type of things that people don't suffer, they don't feel it, right? There's no way that a God or whoever would make someone feel that, right? That's what I got to tell myself in my head. Oh boy. Did Rhonda leave? Because I want to see where are the other offenders so I can look them up. Who are they? What are their names? Because it's a public's right to know, okay? And we need to know the evils that walk among us. No, some entity would have taken her away. Have to, man. She went missing when? November 3rd? When did they find her remains? Hold on. Let's watch this. We're going to watch this, people. Like I told you, this news station has done an amazing job. Well, let me find it now. Hold on a minute, please. I got to look. Here we go. Oh, So this news station, I shared their link. If I were you guys, if you're going to keep up with the case, I would, let me take this down. Follow them. And that's this channel right here. Let me share. It's Up North Live. I like the smaller, like the local media. I like to follow them and not, the big channels, the mainstream.
Yesterday or today.
Yes.
I have a complaint that alleges that on or about November 3rd, 2025, in Antioch Township and/or Boone Township of Wexford County, that is alleged in count number 1 that you committed the offense of homicide, murder in the first degree, premeditated. That is a felony punishable by up to life in prison without parole, and DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 2, it is alleged that you committed the offense of homicide, felony murder. That is a felony punishable by up to life without parole, and DNA to be taken upon arrest. Both of those charges involve Rebecca Park. In count number 3, it is alleged that you committed the offense of torture. That is a felony punishable by up to life or any term of years. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under MCL 750.506 if the assault happened in a place of confinement. In count number 4, it is alleged that you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit torture. That is a felony punishable by up to life and or any term of years and a $10,000 fine. The consecutive sentence may be imposed if it happened in a place of confinement. In count number 5, it's alleged that you committed the offense of assault, pregnant individual, intentionally causing miscarriages, stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by life or any term of years. In count number 6, it is alleged that you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit assault, pregnant individual, intentionally causing miscarriage or stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by life or any term of years and or $10,000. In count number 7, it is alleged that you committed the offense of unlawful imprisonment. That is a felony punishable by up to 15 years in prison and or a fine of $20,000. In count number 8, it's alleged that you committed the offense of dead bodies removing without medical examiner permission. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year and or $500. Additionally, the prosecution has elected to charge you as a habitual fourth offender, which means that you have at least 3 prior either attempted or completed felonies in your past. That makes those felonies punishable by more than 5 years up to life offenses. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties?
Yes.
On felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can and will be used against you. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning that you consent to, and you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney, and if you cannot afford one would be appointed to represent you at public expense, we may be required to repay a portion of that expense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Today, do you plan to hire an attorney, represent yourself, or request the appointment of an attorney? The court will make a referral to the public defender.
I hope they don't focus. I hope they focus more on the defendant than the judge.
Office for the appointment of an attorney will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Will set the matter for a preliminary examination. That's a hearing that's held here in the district court within 21 days. At that hearing, the prosecution will be required to prove 2 things. 1, probable cause that these crimes had occurred, and 2, probable cause that you were the person who committed the offense. If the prosecution is not able to do that, the case will be dismissed. But if they are able to do that, you'll be ordered to stand trial in circuit court. Prior to the preliminary examination, there'll be a probable cause conference, which is where your attorney and the prosecutor will get together to see if there's a way to resolve the case. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Mr. Bartholomew, you met with somebody from the Community Corrections Department and gave them a mailing address, email, and a telephone number. Is that information all accurate?
Yes.
You also have the right to have a bond set. Your bond is based upon the probability you appear in the future court appointments, the seriousness of the offense charged, and the threat that you pose to the public. Historically, council showed in 01 there was a forgery, 02 was receiving and concealing 200 to 1,000, 05 malicious destruction of property 200 to 1,000, 06 driving license suspended second, 06 driving license suspended, 08 driving license suspended, 10 driving license suspended second, 10 driving license suspended, and 11 an attempted CSC 3, 11 larceny 1,000 to 20,000. Also in 11 there's an attempted larceny in the building, a joyride, driving license suspended, and another driving license suspended. In 14 there was a fail to comply with SORA requirements. 17 failed to comply with SORA requirements as a second. In 21 operating without a license. 24 failed to comply with SORA.
Interesting.
97, there was a set aside for receiving and concealing $100 or less, not shown in the CCH without a local record. There is an NSF check over $100 from, I believe that's 2000. The driving license suspended from 2000. 05, there's a driving license suspended. 06, driving license suspended. 11, driving license suspended. And 21.
Jesus.
License. I have reviewed the praxis scores indicating risk level 4. Any comment regarding bond, Mr. Martell?
Yes, Your Honor. We, of course, respect these are extremely serious allegations. Without disputing the fact that this defendant does have a prior criminal history, obviously, you know, some of those prior criminal histories are also very serious. I would ask the court to note none of those were for these type of allegations. I have represented this defendant in the past, and what I would say is,
Oh,
in my
God.
recollection, he's always stayed in contact with the defender's office. He's always been to court when we asked him to be to court, if I recall correctly. I don't believe there ever been any flight risk concerns. He does have strong ties to the community. The address that I have, and I won't say it on the record, but it is the one that he's given us before. And I don't doubt he has strong ties to the community. I know he's extremely low income, so I would ask the court to factor that in when setting a bond. I do realize there will almost certainly be a monetary bond, but I ask the court to factor that in. I also ask the court to consider non-monetary bond conditions for public safety when deciding if it can be on the lower end of that. I don't doubt he would comply, as he's always complied with all bond conditions. Perhaps no contact with alleged co-conspirators.
Okay. I gotta say something. Okay. I could get, okay, you're that person's attorney, right? Or whatever it may be for this proceeding. Yeah, with those horrific kind of charges, would you be fighting to get him out on the streets? For real? I'm just saying. And the judge said that, you know, he was reading his record, which is extremely bad. But it's the ones that it's all his RSOs, right? He didn't comply with some of that. Yes, we got games to play today, woman. Okay, let me get back to the hearing. Oh, in case people don't know, this is a stepdad.
Also arrest, things of that nature. But again, I just ask the court to factor in everything that's been said so far today. Thank you.
God.
Thank you. The people are going to ask the court to deny bond in this matter. Under MCR 6.106B1, the court may deny pretrial release to a defendant charged with murder. He is charged with first-degree premeditated murder and felony murder, along with several other heinous crimes. In this case, we had two individuals that created a plan. They conducted research. They brought Rebecca Park to their home. They forced her into a vehicle and took her into the woods, where they stabbed her, forced her to lie on the ground while they cut her baby out of her, ultimately causing her death and the death of the baby. This is as heinous and as awful a case as it could be. And I don't believe there are any circumstances in which Mr. Bartholomew should be granted any bond. Thank you.
The court does find, based on probable cause affidavits that I have read, the search warrants that I have read, what's been presented to the court today, that Mr. Bartholomew does present as pose a threat and a flight risk to the community. As such, he will be held without bond. Thank you, Ms. Saki. Over. There's a reserved seat over there. So, I'm sorry.
We sit down more?
Look at all that look at all those good people in there. Those are good people. They were the ones looking for that girl. Well, some of them were.
Is prohibited. In a courtroom, no one may use portable electronic device to take photographs or audio or video. This is the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bradley and Alan Bartholomew, case number. This is the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Courtney Marie Bartholomew, case number 254994FY. Here for an arraignment. Ms. Bartholomew, did you have the opportunity to meet with somebody from the defender's office either yesterday or today?
I did.
I have a complaint that alleges that on or about November 3rd, 2025, in Antioch Township and or Boone Township of Wexford County. It is alleged in count number 1 that you committed the offense of homicide, murder in the first degree, premeditated, upon Rebecca Park. That is a felony punishable life to life without parole, and DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 2, it is alleged that you committed the offense of homicide and felony murder upon Rebecca Park. That is a felony punishable by up to life without parole, and DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 3, it is alleged that you committed the offense of torture. That is a felony punishable by up to life or any term of years, and consecutive sentencing may be imposed if it happened in place of confinement. In count number 4, it is alleged that you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit torture with Bradley Bartholomew. That is a felony punishable by up to life and or any term of years and or $10,000. And again, consecutive sentencing may be imposed if it happened in place of confinement. In count number 5, it was alleged that you committed the offense of assault, pregnant individual, intentionally causing miscarriage or stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by life and or any term of years. In count number 6, it is alleged that you committed the offense of conspiracy to commit assault, pregnant individual, potentially causing miscarriage, stillbirth. That is a felony punishable by life or any term of years. In count number 7, it is alleged that you committed the offense of unlawful imprisonment. That is a felony punishable by up to 15 years in prison and or a fine of $20,000. In count number 8, it is alleged that you committed the offense of dead bodies removing without medical exam or permission. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail and or a fine of $500. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
On felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can and will be used against you. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney during any questioning that you consent to, and the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney if you cannot afford one to be appointed to represent you at public expense, but you may be required to pay a portion of that expense. Do you understand that?
Oh my God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Today, do you plan to hire an attorney to represent yourself or request the appointment of an attorney?
Request.
The court will make referrals to the public defender's office for the appointment of an attorney who will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and will set the matter for a preliminary examination. That's a hearing that's held here in the district court within 21 days. At that hearing, the prosecution will be required to prove two things. One, probable cause that these crimes have occurred, and two, probable cause that you are the person who committed the offenses. If the prosecution is not able to do that, the case will be dismissed. But if they are able to do that, you'll be ordered to stand trial in circuit court. Prior to the preliminary examination, there will be a probable cause conference. That's where your attorney and the prosecutor will get together to see if there was a way to resolve the case short of going to trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also have the right to have a bond set. The bond is based upon the probability of you appearing in future court appointments, the seriousness of the offense charged, and the threat that you pose to the public. Counsel, the Praxis scores here at a risk level 2. The defendant's past, I showed 15, the driving license suspended second, 18, driving license suspended, 19, allowing another person to operate in violation of the vehicle code, and 20, lying to a peace officer in a 1 to 4 year investigation, actually 2 convictions for that. In 05, a driving license suspended that was set aside. In 05, a financial transaction device fraud withdrawal 200 to 1,000 that was set aside. In 14, there was a driving license suspended set aside. In 18, false or forged ID set aside.
Jeez.
On a local record not showing the CCH, there was an 03 stray dog and a licensed dog, 04 unlawful plate, 05 an attempt failed to report an accident, and 15 driver license expired, and 17 allowing unlicensed driver to operate, 19 allowing unlicensed driver to operate, and 23 false report of a misdemeanor. Any comment regarding bond, Mr. Martel?
Yes, Your Honor. We do realize these are very serious allegations. She does, as the court did note, have a prior criminal history, nothing anywhere relatable to this. I would ask the court to factor that in and set it bond. I have had contact with her in the past. I did represent family members of hers. I won't go into too much detail about that. What I will say is, without giving the address on record, I am familiar that she does have strong ties to that area. She does have friends and family and support structure in the area. She also has a variety of disabilities that I won't go into too much detail just for respect of her. But she does have upcoming medical appointments, MRIs, CAT scans, things of that nature, just so the court is aware. I don't believe she's a flight risk, not only due to the fact of her ties to the community, but also due to her need to do those medical appointments. I do believe that she would obey any non-monetary bond conditions the court placed on her if the court has concern for public safety, which we don't doubt would be appropriate in the scenario. No contact with alleged co-conspirators, house arrest, things of that nature. I do realize the court's not required to set a monetary bond, but I would ask the court to consider it, including factoring in her disability, her low income, and the fact that her prior criminal history
Jesus.
has these type of allegations in it. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, the people are going to request the court deny bond in this case pursuant to MCR 6.106B1, which allows the court to deny pretrial release to a defendant charged with murder. She is charged with murder. She's also charged with felony murder and 6 other counts, as the court read. I hate to repeat it, but to create a record in this case as well, I think no bond or being held without bond is appropriate. Again, this is a case of premeditated torture and murder. These 2 individuals created a plan, conducted research. Ms. Bartholomew brought Rebecca to their home. They forced her into another vehicle and took her into the woods, where they stabbed her, forced her to lie on the ground while they cut her baby out, and ultimately caused her death and the death of the baby. They then left Rebecca in the woods. This is frankly evil personified, and I would ask the court to hold her without bond.
The court does find, based on what's been presented to it today, the cause affidavit that read and various search warrants that read, the defendant is both a flight risk and a threat to the community, therefore she will be held without bond. I am going to order.
Your Honor, I have a
No.
Good for him.
I'm also going to order that the defendant not have any contact with Bradley Bartholomew, and I'm going to sua sponte go back and add that requirement to his bond conditions as well. Counsel, anything for the record?
No, sir, thank you.
Ain't she something?
Thank you, Wexford.
Everybody back.
I will hold off on calling the next cases to allow.
Welcome back. Just about 6:18.
Oh, man. Ain't she something? She's going to be just a peach to deal with. Okay. I'm coming back to the comments here. Patty Sturgis. Horrific. It's horrible. It's 10 above now. It was 10 below earlier. That's her biological mother. Here, let me get you the chart. It really ain't a chart. To the left is her stepfather, her evil biological mother. Then you got her sister, her biological sister, and then you got this creep here. He's in it. I don't know how, but he's in it. He's a Bartholomew. And then at the end is the baby daddy. That is the baby daddy at the end. The baby daddy. He is also, okay, the guy on the ends. Okay, you got Brad and then you got Richard. They are sex offenders. So there's that. I want to see all the documents too. I want to see the warrant. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, the sister and the fiance were arrested. Then the third guy was arrested. And then the mom and the stepdad. Oh, God. I'm telling you. Michigan. Just the part that she was alive when this happened just really blew my mind. Where's the baby? Where is that baby at? If she was any kind of grandma, that is her grandchild. Where's that baby at? You know what's going to happen, right? I know. I was really proud of that judge for cutting her off. You see the type of person? She seems very controlling. I mean, and because she's got a disability, I think she uses that to her advantage also. And just because you're poor, okay, or have very low income doesn't mean you get a pass, okay? Did they sell it? I'm trying to see your conversation here, but I'm lost now. Patty Sturgis. Yes, the baby's gone, but they don't have the body. When they found Rebecca in the woods, there's no baby. She was 38 weeks pregnant. Yes. Ain't that something? You can't tell me these people are normal. Look at their eyes. And I'll say it again. look at their eyes. These are not normal individuals. There's something wrong upstairs. These are eyes of pure evil right here. It could be they said the baby. Yeah. Did they sell the baby? No, the baby. From the sounds of it, I don't know because I don't know. But from what I've been reading and watching is that when they cut the baby out, the baby was born dead or a stillbirth. But where's the baby? I think somebody is talking because how would they know that? This is just my opinion. Unless they're reading text messages, I don't know. I don't know. So we need that probable cause arrest. We need to see it. We need to see it. Yeah. That grandma's very controlling. She's got her 14-year-old grandson. Okay? She's got to control everything. This guy has court tomorrow at 2:45, just letting you all know. Okay? And what was the point of, I know, but it sounds like from what the little tiny bit we got to hear from the prosecutor is that they researched how to do it. I can't believe people are trying that crap this day and age. It's sick. What's even sicker, it's the baby daddy, the sister, the grandma. Does anybody know how old she was? Was she 20-something? How old is this Fender here? Richard. Let me look up Richard again. Oh, no. Why? What happened here? Hold on a minute. Something happened. Why isn't his name coming up now? What's going on? What the heck is going on? Why isn't his name coming up now? Hold on a minute. Okay, let me come into chat. It ain't. Go live with court, please. Yes. He's 42. See? Come on now. See? You don't think so? Well, when I made the thumbnail, right, we're putting the beautiful Rebecca in the middle. Okay, the evil side to side, but the baby is missing, so I put the little baby toes up there. In Michigan, I bet it's pretty cold right now. I bet you the weather is freezing. Let me look. Michigan weather. So right now it's 26 in Michigan. So that ain't bad. Well, it's not good either, okay? I know. She was beautiful. I mean, do you see pictures of her compared to these people? It's hard to believe that she even, came from her mama there. Come on. Come on, J13. I will take 26 over 10 below right now, okay? I will. Oh, they will. They will. I'm just blown away that I thought Michigan had the death penalty for some reason. But they don't. Hey, once it hits 70 degrees where I live, right, I lay out in the sun. Well, I used to. I'm too old for that now. Okay. I'm too old. $65. Nice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I'm yawning. All right. So, I'm going to end this live stream and I'm going to be doing more research on these weirdos, okay? But I want everybody in an hour, let's go over to our Headline Bitches channel and play Words on Stream. Everybody's favorite teacher. That's right. Everybody's favorite teacher's channel. Oh, that's your age? What? 24? I'm good with 60. 65. Hey, Rhonda, nobody's telling their age here. Heat wave, yeah, 60. Bust out the baby. I used to. I did. I would call my mom at work and I'd be like, hey, Mom, it's going to be 70 today. Can you call school so I can lay out in the sun? You're so funny. Good one. I never thought about that. Right? Oh, they did? Good. They should. Goodbye, Rhonda. Oh, okay. I am 55 people. I'm 55 years old. That's right. Yes, I am. 55. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're saying good night? Okay, so I'm going to go. We're going to end this live. Yeah, this is the new case. We're going to be following people. Look at those weirdos. Okay, I'm going to go now. Thank you for being here.
Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission, caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kitten Caboodle is a hot chick Uber, ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bands a troll while dancing to chair, then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber, even her outro has a blooper. She taught a goose to play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night, got possessed midstream, ate a burrito, still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's here to win the YouTube Hunger Games.